What's up, guys? How's it going? Happy Monday. Another Monday, another stream. Gonna be hopping into some Starfield here. How's it going? Apologies, but last time we streamed Starfield, the recording we were on actually corrupted. So we're not gonna be able to post that one on the YouTubes or anything like that if you weren't watching. But shit happens. It's fine. Um, it was basically we got another artifact, and those assholes, the Starborn, they crashed the party and hit the home base with Constellation, basically making us have to run away and take the artifacts elsewhere. So where we're at, they basically left us with the decision of either we're going to take the artifacts and put them on our ship, or we're gonna have to put them at an outpost. So that's basically where we're at right now. Is do we move the artifacts to our ship, or do we move them to one of our outposts? Which is, you know, not a tough decision. I don't know. I was leaning towards putting it on the ship because I mean, if it's in the ship, we're pretty much locked to always being in the same place as our ship, right? That made the most sense to me. Just I guess you're taking a hit on weight, ship weight, and all that sort of thing. It's gonna be we're gonna have to add a part to our ship. But that being said, it is the main part of the story, so it's not like they're gonna be like, oh, you didn't get back to your outpost in time, the game's over, you lose. So I'm assuming they'd always give you enough time to get back. Either way, when we do another game playthrough, we can figure it out there. But yeah, for Barrett here, luckily we made it through his companion quest line, or at least I think we did because he bit the dirt. But really unfortunate time for the stream to corrupt. But what are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? I was super disappointed because we were making some good progress on getting those posted. Well, let's head out. Who's in stream with me? Say what's up if you can, and let me know what you think. Should we leave the artifacts at an outpost? We do have one built, or should we leave it? Ah, it is Mr. Evan. Evan, what do you think? Should we put the artifacts on the ship or leave them at an outpost? Because I think either one works. I do have an outpost going already. It is I. Leave it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Just fly around. Fly around, see what's up. Oh, don't tell me the objective's on the eye. Oh no. Okay, it's build the armillary on your ship or at the... Well, first of all, let's go to the outpost. Let's go to the outpost and we'll see what we're talking about in terms of... Do I have to worry about fuel? The fuel on the ship is only for fast traveling into different systems. It doesn't they played with it in development, but they decided it'd be realistic if you got stranded in the middle of nowhere without fuel, but it wouldn't be good for the game enjoyment. So basically, say I wanted to go here, say I wanted to go to this system. Well, let's just actually go to the outpost that we were going to. Let's say we wanted to go to our outpost here, and we set a course. Yeah, your fuel is basically just how far you can fast travel. So you have your jump drive, which dictates how far you can jump, and then your fuel, which dictates if you could make it there. So there are places on the map right now that because our ship's not good enough, we can't go all the way there. So we'd have to go from place to place, and then from that place to place, instead of one jump. Welcome to the stream. Interesting, I was watching a video.
Unknown vessel. Respond immediately or face the consequences.
Ooh.
Respond or die.
Where are you?
Scanning. Huh? What? Damn it, you're the Mantis. It can't be. It can't be.
They're always scared. They never want to scrap.
Everyone, evasive maneuvers! Shit! Engage and blow into shit!
Okay, as I was saying, an interesting development happened. I was watching a video actually, and it turns out the review score for Starfield has actually dropped below Fallout 76's score on Steam right now. And you'd think that maybe it has to do with how many reviews there's been, but apparently it's within 1,000 reviews. There's only like 1,000 reviews difference between the amount of reviews that were made on Fallout 76 and Starfield. So it's pretty wild. I don't let reviews dictate how I feel about a game, but I just thought that was real interesting. I do point to the fact that Fallout 76 has had years to develop, and when it first dropped, I assumed that their review score wasn't in the 70s at that point.
Smugglers use walls like this to stay off the grid.
Okay. Let's see what it would cost to get ourselves. Under quest. No, I don't see anything to do with quests here. Beef with the game. This game was not buggy at launch. Like people were saying, oh, it's a Bethesda game. It was not buggy. This game played well. It's crashed once in the entirety of me playing it. I know there were bugs, but this game, in my mind, I would not call it buggy. It wasn't a matter of the game didn't work. It's a matter of just how people perceive the game that is causing them to think that way. But when the game first dropped, the Steam reviews were in the mid 80s, like 85 to 88, and now it's sitting at like 76 point something. And then Fallout 76 is like 76 point something, a little bit higher.
We can't lose! We're not supposed to lose!
Oh, our malaria screen.
Got some new orders for me?
Okay, so we just put it in the ship here, or I guess it won't add to our... You know what I don't like about it? No, I'm sure everybody has a different reason, but probably just how the game plays compared to what they expected all through before launch kind of thing. You know, they were like, oh, it was going to be this way, and it turns out it wasn't. I wouldn't claim to know exactly what it was. Build requirements: neodymium and titanium. All my titanium. You know what? I think the easy choice would be to put it on our ship. So I'm gonna say let's do it. Let's do it at our outpost. Do I have a bigger one than this? I don't know if they wanted a Fallout feel. I think that people are just bitchy, and people always want something to change their life, but in the end, it's a good game. I don't know, the combat's good. Feels good. Is it life-changing to me? No. Is it as hyped as it was in my mind as it sat there for however many X amount of years hyping up for release? No. No, it's not. It's not at that level as I probably pictured it in my head. Am I playing this shit every single day I wake up for 10 hours on end? No. No. You know, I think it's just human nature to be a little bit hyped up. But people are like, ooh, it's terrible. No, it's not terrible. It's a freaking cool-ass game. But one of the bugs that I have is that I can't use the up view on this. I have to reload saves to be able to use the top-down view in the Outpost Builder. So as you can see, it was just giving me like a circle, you know? I think that one of the things that Bethesda games always have going for them is the modding community. It's ridiculous how fast things get fixed immediately by the modding community when there's a large problem that happens. It's just like, oh, modders did it already. There we go. And it's fixed. Let's build this here. And then no, we're not going to make another thing here. Oh, we don't need an airlock. Ugh. Okay. West. Why, you can't build this in here? Do we need a bigger room, or? Does it have to be outside? What the hell? This thing better not have to be outside. If it's got to be placed outside, I'm not just leaving it in my ship or outside. It's got to be in an interior rather than just sitting out in space. My mic's been over to the left this entire time, and I haven't realized that I didn't put it to my face. Smart guy. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Rookie moves. Talking to nothing. We did get one of the perks for ship, or two of the perks for ship engineering last time we streamed, so I have access to better cargo, better grav drive, better reactor. So the ship is pretty stacked right now. Good. Well, at least you can hear me a little bit. But when I've been uploading on YouTube, I've noticed that the voice volume has been super low, so I'm definitely running at a higher voice volume than I was before. Armillary screen. Build armillary. You can now move the armillary. Starborn attacks are more likely wherever the armillary is placed. If you choose to keep the artifacts in your inventory, then attacks are more likely everywhere. Connected to the ship's grav drive. Yeah. Well, let it be where I am, because I'd rather not have to go somewhere.
Witnessing a death has an overwhelming effect on your mental state. I am afraid.
One of the things I'm least happy about with the game right now is anytime I add any piece to any ship, anytime I could literally add just a porthole on one side of the ship, it empties out all of the display cases and shit and just puts every loose item in the cargo hold. So I have an armory on the ship with like weapon displays, weapon cases. If I decide, oh, there's a better shield I could put on and it has nothing to do with moving the actual hab of the armory, it's like, are you sure you want to install this? Everything will be moved to your cargo hold. So for me to put all my guns in all these boxes, it takes 15 minutes. And I know that next time I want to add something to the ship, boom, everything's put away, which I really don't like. Because, yeah, all these cases had all these weapons in them. And now it's like, oh, remember when you did that? Now it's for nothing. And you want to have it in the cases rather than in the ship's cargo, because in the cases it doesn't count towards your ship cargo. It saves you weight to have everything out and in their cases.
It's a beautiful day to be alive. I'm glad to see you looking well.
Well, that don't work properly.
Glorious day. Don't
This
you
is my
think?
first, can't remember what the hell it's called, electromagnetic gun. So each of those, one of those lasers is like its own projectile. So this apparently just melts people, so I'm excited to try that out. Yeah, let's move just those, my packs and armor that I have out of here. Yeah, we got our ship cargo from like 1,300 mass to 1,900 with that cargo we added on here, so we should have a little bit more wiggle room. Yeah, look at all this loose shit from when we added on that extra part of the ship. Down to 13. Take the aid stuff out too.
Or so I am told.
There's a mod that I saw where you could make the Mantis armor, because I don't think, like me personally, I'm not a big fan of the Mantis armor, but there's mods that you could
Good day,
make it
Captain.
Boba Fett's armor or Jango Fett's armor, and it made the geek in me real happy, because I would definitely mess with that. And it looked pretty good, all things considered. Or yeah, either Jango, Boba, or Mando, like the Mandalorian. Where's that med pack? There it is.
Our group has one less member. That will... lower our overall effectiveness. All areas.
Now we're carrying a bunch of guns. Let's save this now. Now that we've sorted all of our stuff again. And is there anything we can do in the outpost while we're here? How much iron, beryllium, and aluminum do we have? Beryllium, only 7. Iron, we have a shitload of. And aluminum. I don't even think we have any aluminum. Oh, we got 54 aluminum. Okay, so we just need beryllium from the outpost.
Is common in these moments.
Whoa! Whoa! Give me... like 35. And then there are a couple of research projects that I could do. I just need parts for it.
Witnessing a death.
Vasco, you need to shut up.
Effect on your mental state. I am afraid there are no immediate solutions to employ.
Hello, Captain.
What do we need? We need some weird resources. I know that. Vanadium iridium, tantalum, titanium. Vanadium, iridium, tantalum, titanium. Let's go resource shopping. The sound, what's it called? Soundtrack isn't bad. Kind of gets that feeling of space. Hits it right on the head, right on the nose. Gosh, you really don't appreciate low grav until you don't have it.
Never ever go outside.
What do we need? Tantalum, iridium,
I'll say
vanadium.
right up front that if you're short on, feel free to look around.
Tantalum, vanadium, and iridium. No iridium. No tantalum. No vanadium. Oh, you got adhesive actually?
Everyone needs supplies. Well, all.
Yes, I will take all of your adhesive, good sir. Med packs, sure. Weapons, you got anything? That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Not nice enough though. This place is an actual resource shop. I would hope that Midtown Minerals has what we need.
There's not enough to do around here.
You're an independent hauler? Here's my current inventory.
Tantalum. What is up? Give me all that. Iridium. What's up? Give me all that. Vanadium. What's up? Give me all of that. This store hooks it up. I will give them that much. Titanium as well, I think we needed. Give me all that. I feel like neodymium, I remember it's something using that. So let's take that as well. And take some lead. And I don't know. You always don't think you need something until you need it. And then, because we're here, we might as well check the weapon shops. I'm really hoping to find some good refined or advanced weapons.
You ask me? Outlaws? Posh stuff? I'm sure I got what you.
That's pretty nice, but not refined like this. I already have a refined Equinox. Elegance. I have not found a better version of this Nova Blast Disruptor. Only regular versions that do 100 damage. Refined Maelstrom. We got one of those. The Zapper. Nope. Nothing worth buying. I will take heavy particle fuses, though. What else do we need? Mag pulse 6.55 magnetic. MI array. Look at how much it costs. Ah, take it all. One more gun shop in town. Laredo Firearms.
Might want to steer clear of the stretch. Lots of
Please,
crime
let me
over
know if
there.
I can be of service. Here's what I have in stock right now.
Boosted, calibrated, calibrated. Refined, we already have one of those that are refined. The Prime. Again, you know, the unique weapons, they don't really have a refined or advanced, so there's no way of knowing if it's gonna be good unless I have a different one to compare it to. Like this Head Ranger's 45, but the calibrated version of the regular gun does 64, so why am I gonna pay double for one that does less damage? Because it has increased attack speed? No. So it's really unfortunate, but it kind of renders the stuff like this useless, because I could probably find a regular version that does 73 damage. Well, no weapons for us today.
Miss Lance is the one you want to speak to.
Well, I guess I could get a gun for this guy.
Exploring space. You worry you'll lose people, but like this? That's not right.
Uh-huh.
Never thought it would come to this.
Are you not...
Hey.
Can't trade with you? Okay.
Don't think about it too much.
Oh, I have no body.
Witnessing a death has an overwhelming effect on your mental state. I am afraid there are no immediate solutions to employ.
You need something?
Just way too many people on this ship right now. Do I have Synapse Alpha? I do. Require fewer resources. Okay, weaponry. Optics and laser mods. Vanadium.
How's it going?
Confirm. Iridium. Confirm and adhesive. Confirm. Optics and laser mods are done. Now for muzzle mods. Tantalum.
Need something, Chief?
Research project muzzle mods 2 has been completed. Yep. We have all of the weapon mods we can do up to this level in our perk. Perfect.
This is a beautiful place, don't you
That being
think?
said, excuse me, miss. Let's see what we could throw on this pistol. Nothing for that. Modified mag pulse. Here we go. Ooh, that's heavy. You put the long barrel on there for sure.
Well, you can never go wrong putting some more TLC into your main weapon.
Look how much this gun is worth. Holy shit. Already have armor-piercing rounds, which is awesome. One of the reasons I got it. Lighter trigger pull for increased rate of fire. Or... oh, I think that's what we're gonna do. That's beauty right there. Very worth it. Ooh, this is the other gun that was just absolutely mangling people. Two-barreled for different spared shots.
Hope you're having a good one.
Damage, headshot damage, and range. I think that's a good idea. Ergonomic stock. Accuracy and ADS speed. We'll take that. Banned by almost every government. These rounds produce a disease-like effect that spreads to any target that gets too close. Look at the amount that it makes a gun worth. Don't have the perk for it though, unfortunately. Woo. Yeah, we need that upgrade. Well, this thing's much better now as well. The guns are indeed pimped out.
Yeah, boss?
Ooh, this thing is going to murk people. And so is this thing. Just murk that chick right there. Ooh, bang bang. Good night. Mass is super high right now because I still have those resources on me. Let's go offload that. Store. Back down to 66. Yeah, everything else is just because we're carrying some heavy-ass weapons. Which is okay. Let's go back to the lodge. These guns are going to absolutely melt people. I'm excited to use them. How do we just get a random mission to find a power? We'll do that once we figure out what's going on with the lodge here. A lot of these worlds that used to be red because we were under level, they're starting to turn white, so we are getting to a point now where we're gonna be able to go wherever we need to go to take care of business. We've definitely leveled the right way to be effective. But at the same time, I wish I would have taken perks and other things that were, you know, more silly or fun. Like, you know, I don't need to upgrade the boost pack, but it'd be nice to be able to just boost around forever. And it would help traversal.
Looks like organics aren't going to be a problem here.
You know, maybe get a few bursts in. Oh, wow, we trashed this place. Oh, shit. These Starborn trashed the place. Looking for these artifacts.
The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
There's been an incident. Please continue going about your business.
What happened to my boy?
Yes. What?
Oh, drunk flush is nice. Yeah, the hunter, as they call him, like the Starborn boss, I guess. He came and attacked the lodge, and we had to decide whether we wanted to stay at the lodge and defend the artifacts, or go to the Eye and help Barrett, and you know, the guy who died, and the other people. So I decided to stay at the lodge because they would have wanted me to protect the artifacts. I'm assuming. And yeah, who knows if we could have saved Barrett if we decided to go to the lodge, or go to the Eye instead. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man?
What? Oh.
Barrett's belongings have been moved to the lodge basement.
I'm sorry.
I need to be checking
What's the significance of that?
Isn't the time. I know. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious.
What is it?
If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
Yeah, it's
I guess it
coincidence.
couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
Advanced Constellation Pack. What's it gonna be? Okay, I'm gonna do boost pack now. And then we're gonna invest some more points in the social tree because I want to get closer to outpost management. But you know, we gotta finish the spacesuit design, we gotta do scanning, and also we only have stuff in ballistics right now, and I'm starting to use some laser and EM weapons. Apparently one of the OP things about this laser perk is that it doesn't say anything about it, but it increases damage in lasers and the other weapons like EM and particle beam stuff. But yeah, let's talk to Keeper Aquilas or Aquilas.
Everyone seems more distant in the lodge. I guess that is to be expected.
I guess we could also find Barrett's belongings in the basement. I mean, I don't know what the significance of his stuff is. We could get Barrett's outfit. And, you know, the gun we gave him, of course. The minigun to use. Well, we're selling all this. Except for his outfit, I guess. Yeah, he dead. I didn't think he was going to be, but he is dead.
If you need time away from here, I understand. We all have
Sammy!
The lodge is still our home. Share the wealth, right?
Here. Now you get the minigun. B. 7.7. We only need to give him like 2 rounds. Then he could use it forever. Here's 12. Vinegar time! What did they give me? Yeah, they gave me an advanced pack here. Let me guess, it's still not as good as mine. Nope. It's close. Well, not really. Not really.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals.
How much extra fuel do we have now that we upgraded the boost pack? I was able to get 2 bursts and then a 3rd burst after a split second. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we could just do like 3 back to back, I guess. Yeah, we could do 3 back to back now. Which honestly, not really worth it. I probably would have taken the perk point onto something else. But, you know, we're good now for boost pack stuff for a while.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Just waving right in his face.
Mateo.
Hey, over here.
It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds?
We need to talk about unity.
Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps you should talk about this inside.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, you got gloves on, fam. Creepy ass. I can't remember what religion this is in the game. I can't remember if this is the one where they're like, they're not like agnostic, but they're like, they believe in science. I don't know if that's this one or the other one. I can't remember. Oh, nice trees. You got any shit I can steal? I like that sculpture, bro. Better be careful. I see that little bug thing and that hourglass up there. That's like 800 credits.
Oh, now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
Started with the discovery of these anomalies, the artifacts.
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that.
Nerdgasm.
So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path of discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Maybe he was a Starborn.
But if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun.
Oh, it's the Enlightenment that
he
is like the
gave them
agnostic
each a
people
part
that are like
of
all
the
about
truth.
science.
Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave.
Sounds like the House of Enlightenment and Varun have the other parts then.
I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this unity pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have.
Yeah, talking to House Varun is like they're just gonna shoot on sight.
Oh yes, typically. But there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I've visited her a couple of times.
Excuse me.
Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well. And if you need directions to the Enlightened, they have a branch in the Well helping the poorest citizens of New Atlantis find a better life for themselves.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Trust me, buddy, you're fine. Have fun. Is there an expensive book on that podium? Well, I mean, it's not expensive, but maybe it'll be worth something to someone.
Some folks never feel it.
I'd heard of the Sanctum growing up.
I heard. Well, tarnations. Tarnations. Heads up, robot.
Did you attempt to engage me in
Go to the well first. We'll get the easy guys out of the way first. Something tells me they're gonna be like, we'll help you if you help us. But ain't that how it usually goes? House of the Enlightened.
Let me know if I can help you.
Let me know if I can help you, mate. Right, mate.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you?
Keeper Equitas sent me. I need to talk about the pilgrim.
It's actually important, as strange as that may seem.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing.
If you're going to recite meeting notes, it'd be I want coffee and donuts. Okay, you've talked about this with him before?
Yeah, I mean, he's always going on about trying to bring people of all beliefs together. Really wants there to be some shared story or origin. Look, I like the Keeper, but belief is the problem, okay? We don't need a shared narrative or theology. We need to help each other in practical terms.
Let's hear it.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of do that. It's part of our core principles. There's no God pushing us to do good for some eternal reward. We have to help each other because we choose to. If no one takes responsibility for making the settled systems better, then we're just leaving it to the tyrants to bully the rest of us.
Maybe there's a message hidden in what he was
Honestly,
saying.
I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it, sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first at the beginning. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but that's about all I've got. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay. Well, looks like this Vyrune lady's probably gonna have what we need. Hopefully after we talk to this chick, there's gonna be something to shoot. I got all these new guns, and I don't have a firefight to use them in. While I'm here...
Dealing in art is
If you don't see what you want, feel free to
more
ask.
exciting than one would think.
Oh, please, take a look.
Resources and digipix, baby. Adhesive. Always need the adhesives. What were we using? Chlorosalines. Sure. Some cobalt. Might as well. A couple of these. Iridium. Buy them all. Lithium, sure. I just want to make sure we're ready to mod things when we need to. I usually like to pick up anything I see that's unique, just in case we could use it. Neon, we need all of this. Palladium, I think I saw that in one of the things we were making. Sealant we use. Tantalum, titanium, tungsten, vanadium. Yeah. And then more adhesive at the other place if they got it.
Appreciate the business.
Okay, resources, store all. And then we got a bunch of weapons on us that we're gonna sell. And we are gonna put Barrett's outfit away.
Hey there, how's it going?
Now, you're not pestering a captain, right, Cora?
Ooh, containers at max capacity. Already.
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. Being nice to the crew, too?
Of course.
All this talking makes you just want to go and become a pirate. Just start murking people.
No bounty.
Back again. Are you interested in the job, by any chance? No. Thank you.
Oh, this isn't him? Never mind. Are we allowed to go in here? Okay.
Keep it moving.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
You a creepy little lady.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
I never can make heads or tails of these guys.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
It would be really helpful if you told us about it. If that even matters in the slightest to you.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless. Strength and conviction show your worthiness to the Great Serpent. The kill is not as important as showing there is no doubt. I grow tired of speaking. Leave me.
Hi, Dan.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Oh, please tell me about your
There
issues.
needs to be a bigger word than thanks. More than gratitude. And whatever that word is, I'd feel that way towards you. I'd be dead. Flat out dead if it weren't for you.
Saving the day. Yep. So I
No.
guess someone still died.
No. Do not blame yourself. This is the Hunter's fault. I gotta ask. Why me? It was an impossible situation.
It was more the artifacts,
If it's
not
wrong
you.
to ask, sorry, but it's gonna keep me up at night.
Oh, so
Barrett's
he
been
would
in
have died
Constellation so
if
much
we
longer.
picked to go to the eye
He's more
and
veteran, probably smarter.
not the.
It's gonna be hard knowing I
Not
get to live my life, but his.
we decided to go to the eye and not stay.
Over.
We would probably have lost this guy instead of Barrett. Probably would have taken Barrett over this guy, to be honest. He's got a good sense of humor. Doesn't bitch about his problems as much, you know. Don't really know why, because honestly, none of these are the reason.
That is for my sake, for Cora's sake. Thank you. How are you holding up? Are you okay?
I can't stop crying. I'm just numb from it all.
I don't blame you. That Hunter bastard's gotta pay. Pay big time. I don't care if he's starborn and indestructible. We need to figure out a way to take him down. Nobody messes with my family like that.
Still don't know the rules of the game that they're playing.
It's time to show them that we ain't just worthless chips on the table. I just want you to know, I'm here for you. The only way we're gonna get through
Aw,
this
Poppy.
is if we all lean on each other.
Cool beans, cool.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Excuse me, sir. I've never seen this outfit before. If you could, piss off.
Wait, you know that's not ours.
Shut up. You know that's not ours, right? Guys seen me steal like a life's worth of shit. Oh. There's even more stuff. Urban efficiency attire. Haven't seen that either. What do these outfits look like? Cyberwear, streetwear. Just oxygen recovery, man. I have seen this before. I like this Neo City Corporal wear is just good. Little bit of persuasion buff and the highest physical damage buff that I've seen out of anything. Authorized personnel, my ass. Just walked around. So what do we do now? We gotta go back to Sanctum Universum?
I'm surprised I've yet to see the inside of the security office.
Yep.
Here's hoping the streak continues.
Ooh, we could also go to the distribution center to see what resources they have in the commercial district. They have a very large selection of weapons, resources, everything actually. Right here.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, welcome to UC District.
Let me see what you
I
got,
hope we
lady.
have what you need.
You usually have everything, to be honest. Except MISC. They don't have Digipix. Adhesive 20. Give me all that. I'm just gonna get like a few of everything. Have neon? Did I miss it? Nope, they don't have neon. Neon's always a good thing to have. Weapons? Refined. Calibrated. I want to find one of these. One of these. This looks like a balanced gun, but they didn't pop up in early levels where before you'd get calibrated and refined stuff. So I'd want to find this. I would take even a calibrated one. I'd try it out, but I've only found just regular ones. And same thing with the Urban Eagle here. I've only found regular versions of it. I haven't found a calibrated one. Sidonia Space Helmet. I've never seen one of these. Looks cool. That metal helmet. Metal faceplate. 6240, 44. 6240. Yeah, mine's just way better. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. One of the things that this game could have benefited from was like in some RPGs, you can do the cosmetic change where you just have the skin of your outfit, but then keep the stats of anything, because I've been wearing the same shit because it's better than anything else I find. We have a good chunk of healing items, though. I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. Good, oh, we can sell all the miscellaneous crap we had on the ship. Nice. I'll take heavy particle fuse if you got it. Damn expensive. But that shoddy is OP as fuck. Thank you, miss.
Back to it then.
My
mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Submit your application now at the nearest kiosk.
See what the old man has to say.
Well, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Not really.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system.
Ooh.
What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Har har. Next planet I find, I'm naming Dum Dum. What do you think?
Well, I suppose that'll make someone laugh.
Indum. That's the name of the star
Yes,
system.
that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
It's just a word. Need to take responsibility for finding it.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds a belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
Doesn't give me license to define unity beforehand.
So you're committed to keeping yourself from seeing unity as anything other than a rational objective. A goal you're bound to reach.
I know belief is kind of your job, but usually the scientific answer is the right answer.
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Okay. Indum 2. Let's get it. And we're off.
Corco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't like getting around to a dome, you understand?
Fine.
Why is
Fine, okay.
the screen keeps going blurry? What's going on? Whoa, look at all the shit this planet has. Water, aluminum, copper, uranium, argon, benzene, beryllium, fluorine. It's a pretty good balance of stuff. Water safe, cold, high gravity. Well, let's see what we're dealing with. Everything's blurry as hell. Kind of want to see what that's all about. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Oh, you don't like that. Where'd the ship land? It didn't land all the way over there. Maybe it must have. Oh, I can get my boost packs out of the way. This counts as combat. Ow! That really hurt. Sprain game. Nice. I don't really see the benefit in, you know, surveying all these planets. I'm not sure what it gets you in the end. You just replace the whole barrel of the gun to reload this thing. Prognosis improved. We need fluorine. Might as well check this place out now that we're this close. Oh, there's an anomaly over there. Spacers. Try to take out a big bad boy shot of you. Good luck dealing with this. One shot. Chunks cheesesteak. I haven't found one of these. Ooh, look at that. That look good. That look contains neither real steak nor real cheese. Sounds delicious and healthy. Master. Calm down. You got a master locked safe in here. I don't want to go check out that that anomaly. All right, kilometer away. Can I get a power from this thing? never get the point of these places. Sure, we could take all this. Well, then we could scan with this place. I guess not. Well, we're going back to the ship because I want to get this quest underway.
Some people go their whole life without this.
Okay, let's make the screen not blurry anymore. Axior. Full food spiced alien worms. Guaranteed safe and loaded with protein. Nice. Hydraulic clamp. Just doesn't tell us shit. Just like a rocket.
Turn your back for a minute and nature takes it all back. Not a bad place for a pit stop.
Pilgrim's Writing 2. So here's the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistance. I need workers. I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions, and I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine, or they have their own misunderstanding. Instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try, gently as I might, to nudge their minds along the right path. And there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble is that I genuinely care for these people. It'd be so much easier if I didn't. So he thinks he's helping people. Good to know. Pilgrim's Writing 4. At last, a bit of peace. A piece of peace. Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? Recall again that my mind is my own, and that even if only it exists, it is sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The unity has restored me once more. This time I act alone for now. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is thankfully not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. Whoa. That's deep. Pilgrim's Writing 3. Today, my assistant asked if there was anything above the unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best as I could. But even if my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. Oh, the first one. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them. But I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for their lack of vision, when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. Yeah, he keeps talking as if he's not a human. He's referring to other people as humans and stuff like that, so maybe this is one of those Starborn guys that tried to talk to us, but failed. But now he just wanted to be left alone. I amn't crazy. This guy was going insane. This guy or this thing or this individual. Alien stew. Nice. Tasty. Okay, his fifth writing. I find myself thinking about his various pasts and my possible futures. He's talking about like himself in the third person, like he's different. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here? That road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work, if I simply lived and taught and perhaps brought others to the light and died, that road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here's the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There's something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what this difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. Okay, this guy's got some... What's going on? What's going on with this guy? If you came seeking the right answers, you will know what question to ask. What is the unity? I return your question with a question. If you have read my writings, what is the burden of people? People are necessary, but people are madness. Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? In stopping and embracing compassion. You came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. I guess I answered the question, right? Ooh. Permanently increases electromagnetic weapon damage by 5%. And guess what kind of weapon we be using right now? We ain't got nothing in here. No little bits of loot or something. I guess not. Final writing. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It could be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Oh, great. We have now got a new step in this riddle. Is my vision blurry because I sprained my ankle or something? Here, if I heal this sprain. Nah, that didn't fix it. Where is this Haida 2? Woo! Look at it. Way over here. Wow. A level 40 system. Can I jump there? I can. Look how much jump distance we have from those upgrades. But damn, a level 40 system. This will be the highest level system we've been to.
Ready for what comes next.
And it's our 20th star system. My guy's vision is pulsing. That's cool to know. Increasing the skill in gymnastics can increase your speed in zero gravity. Replenish oxygen after mantling. And increase your jump height. Too bad that ain't worth a perk point right now. Ugh, what the fuck is that thing? It's like... I'm gonna murder it. Well, let's see. What are you... Hunting. If it's got hunting in the name, it probably ain't friendly. What's up, buddy? Hi. Are you friendly? Oh.
Those ruins. They
Let's
look
chill.
ancient. Oh, Vladimir would go nuts for this. Barrett, too.
You know, I kind of like it when they're nice. Ooh, there are some nice resources on this planet. Aromatic. A glyph. There's multiple glyphs. I don't know which one is the proper glyph. If I use my power, will it assist in figuring it out? LOL. Freaked him out. Well, let's just try and press one. Oh, did I figure it out? Did I figure it out? Oh, it's a map. It's a map. Wow. It's like I just am so good at solving puzzles. Would have been nice if you gave me a new power or something. Not gonna lie. Well, we're out of here. Unless there's something like right near us. Structure. Structure. Ah, we good. And we're off. As soon as we got here, we're gone. The Scorpius system. Oborum Prime. Boom. Still within jump range. Still within jump range. Son. We can go... Well, still, even then, like, that's not even close to all the way across the known planets or whatever you want to call them. But it's enough.
It can't be. You found me. I knew I made the right choice in letting you go. Oh, please. Did you think I couldn't have found you again? Extinguished that little spark of competition for the artifacts before it grew stronger. I wanted to see what you would do, and I haven't been disappointed. You did. Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you. I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace. And think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want. Not a bad description, actually. We'll explain when we meet. In person.
Fine. Push me up.
See? We can all get along. For now.
Well, howdy doody. Let's put a little skill point. What is the next boost pack thing? Fuel regenerates more quickly. Cool. Persuasion, I think, because we do need to get going in the social tree. Alright. It's a level 30 ship. Not that much higher of a level. Board time. Take a Hippolyta. Just in case we need to persuade.
Hello. Again. Do you remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction.
Looks like one of the guys from Daft Punk.
Is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise.
Tell me who you are.
Not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should.
You're talking in circles. I came here to learn about the Unity.
Yes. Let's talk about what really matters.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you? Look at where you've ended up.
Some kind of cruel trick.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
Oh god, parallel universes.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours.
Well, both of you are trying to keep people from it.
I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once.
What does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp?
Nothing like you.
You mean yet? Go through the Unity 1,000 times and you'll gain a better perspective. I have hopes for you. Higher hopes than the other members of Constellation. They all end up like the emissary.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Whatever war is going on between you two, I want no part in it.
You're already in it. With artifacts come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters?
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Y'all got anything in your ship?
We're not the same people we met in our universes. Still, it's good to see you again, old friend.
I don't gotta team up with either of them.
The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthy. You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that.
What is the Unity to you? Why kill for it?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Why'd you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
Had this meeting because of me?
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's a bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work. To see what would happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, hacking through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. It's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
I'll tell you everything I can. I'm sure you have more questions. Ask.
What happens when you enter the Unity?
Experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you, offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us?
Who was I in your universe? Was I
Different.
like?
I never know who you are when I meet a new version. But so much of you stays the same. It's hard. But each universe is precious in its own way. Mine will never have its original you in it again. As yours won't have its real me.
So you try to protect the artifacts?
You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way.
What exactly is the
All
Armillary?
the artifacts are assembled. The device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it,
Multiverse.
you can reach the Unity. And from there, you can become Starborn.
Ha. Well. You guys are both dicks.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way.
You Starborn sure like your "you must see for yourself" nonsense.
I do not always know if you are a person I should be helping. Forgive me. I have also found that advice is a poor substitute for experience. I ask you again, go to Earth's moon. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Moonbase key added. Interesting.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. Hope you like it.
What can I do?
It's always good to see a friend.
Okay. Yeah, let's go back to the lodge, why don't we? Tell them what we learned. And then we'll do that Luna mission. And then we'll call it.
New Atlantis is gorgeous, and it's all built on lies. Smell that? I would bottle that up if I could. Musty old books, a bit of motor oil, and history.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye.
He ain't dead.
You know. To Barrett. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a
Y'all couldn't have, like, cleaned up around here? Come on now.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Unity creates the Starborn, and they can cross universes.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
It's our mission, to go to the unknown.
You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
You forget how much you take a place like the Lodge for granted.
When you have a few moments,
Until it's
there's
threatened.
something I'd like to discuss. Thanks for taking the time to talk. I wanted to ask you about the artifact you found on Bactera. When you pulled it from the rock, held it in your hands for the first time, how did you feel?
Strange to be asking out of
Maybe,
nowhere.
But I'd appreciate it if you'd hear me out.
Visions, sounds, and
No,
music.
no, I don't think you understand. I know about the visions, the light, and the music. How did you feel inside? What were your thoughts?
It's like being instantaneously pulled across the entire galaxy.
Oh my goodness. That must have been terrifying. When it comes to the artifacts, it never ceases to amaze me how the science, well, simply fails.
It's a bit of an understatement.
True, true. But hey, how else would you describe it? The artifacts are so different, so alien. And I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. Quite the mystery. Is there? After spending years gathering data about the artifacts, you'd think I'd have all the answers.
What sort of data have you gathered?
Not much, I'm afraid. All I have to show for my efforts are eyewitness accounts, scores of inconclusive metallurgical test results, and wild theories.
This whole experience must be incredibly frustrating.
Frustrating? No. Bewildering? Yes. It would be, oh, well, an explorer's dream to solve a mystery like this.
Well, we'll get to the bottom of this
I
mystery.
picked the right person for the job.
Oh
Look,
yeah.
I wanted to thank you for taking the time to talk, and for keeping an open mind. And I also wanted to say, well, I'm pleased we're on this journey together. It's the best decision I've made in quite a long time.
Aw, shucks. Alright, Vlad, where are them artifacts
These last
at?
glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Remember when deep space was our only problem?
Aye. The blackest sea seems less of a concern when there are sharks leaping out at you. Catch a smile out there.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
So, let's go see, let's go see this base on the moon. We're going to the moon, baby. Look at how Earth just looks like shit. The moon almost looks better than Earth. This place is sort of running still. I don't know. But if you actually come inside, maybe you'll see it. No? Okay, see you later. See you later. Peace out, bro. Moonbase Slate 1.
Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang Shu. Voltaire is being reconfigured for this new initiative. The math we're being asked to crunch is ambitious, even for a supercomputer. We might as well be asking you to count every grain of sand in every desert on Earth. Who came up with these original equations? Our partner isn't being very open about it. Every question I have goes through some discretionary channel. I'm surprised we even know we're working on a ship.
Where's Slate 2? Like to listen to them in order.
This is genuine NASA tech. Whew, goosebumps.
NASA. Slate 5. Damn. There's fucking slates everywhere. Fleshy Galacticat. Or well, I don't know if there is a 2.
Voltaire really is something else. A supercomputer so powerful they put it on the damn moon to keep it cool. Although by that logic they should be running it purely in the vacuum of space. But hey, good marketing material. I've been spending some off hours running some dumb simulations just because I can. My favorite so far is simulating the sound of every duck on Earth quacking after receiving a piece of bread. You didn't know you wanted a real-time sim of feeding all the ducks, but now you have it. You're welcome, humanity.
Oh, there's number 2.
Nova Galactic Project Log, Principal Engineer Lang Shu. I admit, this is not the most disciplined team I've ever run. Malcolm keeps stealing computational time on Voltaire and thinks I don't know this. And Sabina's been distracted lately, but won't tell anyone why. I really should demand answers from both of them. But honestly, I'm too preoccupied with this contract. We all are. Despite anything going on in our personal lives, there's something special about what we're building here.
You make that look too damn easy.
Okay, confession time. Being single on a moon base is the worst. I only get like an hour
can
to
do
use the
it.
communication link to Earth every couple of days. And let me tell you, there's long distance dating, and then there's like long distance dating, you know? Oh, hey there, I'm a scientist, deadly employed, willing to take you out for coffee in like 6 months when I'm back from space. It's not a great opening line.
You seriously can't get a date? You're an astronaut.
Hey, no one asked you.
Pancake.
You know, the crew in the shipyard? Building the actual vessels that are gonna travel the stars?
We're literally on a base on the moon.
Oh, come on, Sabina. I'm trying to share my dreams here.
Well, your dreams are always out there and never here where the rest of us live. Can't you just be happy doing your job?
Where's the fun in that?
When I accepted the assignment up here, we were told to bring a couple of personal items. Some psychological study said it helped when you're away from Earth this long. I brought my grandmother's old abacus. I would play with it on her lap, and she'd teach me the Russian for all the numbers. She, just got word that she passed. The next shuttle isn't for 3 months, so I won't be able to go to the funeral. Goodbye, Babushka. Thank you for teaching me math. It brought me to the moon.
Yeah, that's what's in a master lock crate. Some resources in a crappy spacesuit. Oh, thanks, Babushka. Voltaire. Voltaire is a highly proprietary supercomputer that is currently being contracted exclusively for the use in Project Prism. It is not meant for your own personal projects. Yes, it's amusing to see just how many decimal points of pi it can calculate, how many bits of encryption it can brute force, or whether you can simulate table tennis with a perfect aerodynamic simulation, but there will be time for that later. Now I need everyone concentrating on hitting our deadline. We're developing exciting aerospace tech with our partner and client. That should be more than enough to keep anyone from being bored. Prism. We're happy to announce that the first test launch of Project Prism will be held today. I would like everyone to suit up, join us on the roof at 9 EDT. Please sync all watches to Eastern Daylight Time. Our partner will also be on the radio for launch. We'll be recording that event, so be on your best behavior. We're going to the roof. The roof. The roof is on fire. What is this going to have to do with the artifacts?
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we updated the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
Oh, I recognize that voice actor.
How does it feel to
Where's
break
he
the
from?
laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Yeah, I definitely recognize that guy's
Enough to
voice.
Tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Go to NASA. Jeez. Is that on Earth? Yup. First time we're touching down on Earth. It's in, what is that, Florida? We're going to Earth, baby.
Laura's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Atmosphere, thin CO2. Temperature, cold. Type, rock. NASA launch tower. Look how barren Earth is. Looks like my friend just hopped on Starfield. I gotta send him a message. Welcome to the Starfield, baby. If I spell it right. Oh, look at that. Is there any other locations around here? Nope. This is supposed to be Florida. Like, what the hell happened? Or like around Florida. Just barren. Oh, power cell. Look at this. Take another one with me just in case. This really isn't worth it. Can I take this back? Nope. Well, imagine we keep flying higher, we're gonna get closer. A NASA notebook and a toy rocket. Ooh, it made a noise when we picked it up. NASA coffee mug. We gotta have a couple souvenirs, right? Oh, found our first snow globe, damn it. That's huge. Beyond huge. Calibrated deep recon pack. Sure, for the money, I guess. Enter Nassau. Okay then, buddy. Ooh. Med theft. Calibrated old earth pistol. Med theft. Chance that humans drop extra med packs on death. That's awesome. And deals double damage to targets with full health. That's pretty nice, and it's calibrated, so it's better than the one I had. I like that. Like that a lot. Taking these power cells with me just in case. Or another power receptacle that I need, or was that the one? Throw a save down here. It's exciting, but it's kind of depressing seeing Earth just turn into a dust ball.
I got some stuff on my mind when you have the time. Pre-flight check. You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Okay, I don't want to listen to you say that 20 times.
I know the answer. Who are the Starborn? Well, we are. We're some cracked mirror version of ourselves. The whole thing seems unreal.
You theorize there are people outside the settled systems. Score one for you.
Yeah. Who's keeping track? You know, yeah, +1 for Team Sam. I was hoping the Starborn were somehow so advanced that their concerns were cosmic, significant. Instead, they're fighting over goddamn toys like we've been doing since caveman times. It's just a stupid game to them. And all our deaths and suffering, not relevant.
The Unity isn't a toy. Like, the Unity isn't a toy. It has profound implications.
So the Unity is a gateway. A gateway to countless possibilities. And you have a chance to go through it. Imagine. I'd be lying if it doesn't sound like the adventure of a lifetime. I don't know if you're taking anyone with you. But if you take me, I got no idea if I'd go through or not. If it weren't for Cora, I'd jump on it in a heartbeat. Cora would probably shove both of us out of the way and dive in first. Born explorer, that girl.
An opportunity like this is why Constellation was founded. Pure exploration.
Exactly, right? I know it's your decision who to work with. But you gotta remember that the Hunter murdered our friend. Sure, the emissary may be a version of Barrett, but he's not our Barrett. But that doesn't make what the Hunter did right. Not by a long shot. If the Starborn are party crashers from different universes, I'd side with the one that's not willing to murder innocents to win.
I don't like either of them.
Me neither. My head is still spinning. Maybe after a few nights' sleep it'll be clearer. Take care.
Yeah, can we get back to doing what we were here to do before you're like, let's talk about life. Calibrated deep recon space suit and helmet. Nice. Great. Not worth the wait. Access station logs. Archives damage. Running system recovery. Partial archives retrieved. Delivery from Mars.
Dr. Judith Tatien. The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Ooh. Maybe they got Martians.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in material science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab. Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was just to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then, I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say, but the periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Let's get into this lab. Whoa. Fuck.
Just how big is this place?
Apparently pretty big. Did they find Martians? Oh, I wish I could get in here. Give me another one of them snow globes.
So cool. Man, I could spend hours down here.
Whoa. Oh, it's the fucking rover. It's the darn tootin' rover, son. 2150. Scientists first predicted the destruction of our beloved Earth. Atmospheric phenomena would cause breathable air to sputter outside of Earth's gravity, dooming all life that remained. An estimated 50 years until the end has given NASA and other space agencies around the world the opportunity to migrate humanity away from certain death and into the stars. Thanks in part to the development of the grav drive, humanity will live on. From 1971-72, the lunar rover was used for the last Apollo missions. It could carry 2 astronauts. The chevron tread patterns on the wheels were made from titanium to help maintain traction on the moon's surface. The rover was also fully electric and ran on batteries whose power was intended to last for the duration of the mission. Cool. Just absolutely flexing that suit. Can I get in there and take it? I guess not. Oh, you can get one. Oh, wow. It's not even half bad. It's still not as good as the one we have, but it's still... Oh, compared to equipped. Oh, it's still not even close to what we got on. It's pocketed, though. Yeah, not even close. But look at that. You could be like an OG spaceman. And no boost pack on that sucker, but hazard protection and medic. Awesome. And a second one, just in case.
Please drop some of that. I'm hurting just watching you.
Here, why don't you carry all my resources?
If you're looking for something... If you need me to...
Learning mission. Advanced deep recon pack. Still ain't as good, son. The Mars Exploration Rover program launched in 2003 and allowed for the remote exploration and study of Mars. 2 twin rovers were made, nicknamed Spirit and Opportunity. While Spirit ceased communication functions in 2010, the Opportunity rover continued operations well into 2018, exceeding its initial planned time by over 14 years. Cool. And that gave us a little thing where we could go see the rover on Mars. Cool, cool. I guess we haven't even gone to Mars yet. Project Prism. NASA partnered with Nova Galactic, the creators of the Voltaire supercomputer, on an ambitious aerospace project to pull gravity itself. The result is the first spacecraft capable of faster-than-light travel. The first successful voyage saw astronauts reaching Jupiter in moments what would have previously taken years. So that was their grav drive. All right. Can I open this? Oh, you can't go in there though.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking.
Ah, they found an artifact.
And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
Whoa.
This is history. This is where they figured it out. The hard science the settled systems was built on. Too bad about the cave-in, but at least the museum was intact. Bingo. Let's see what we got.
Whole lot of nothing, my friend. Whole lot of crap behind an expert lock. Wow, the loot here is trash. Oh, that's a maintenance key. Okay, we might have found something useful in here. Another emergency power cell, another emergency power cell. I'm just gonna take all of them just in case. But something tells me we ain't gonna need all of them. Got another snow globe? Yeah. Ooh. Crippling calibrated old earth pistol. Damage increases, health decreases. Well, it's worth it to sell. I think I like the other one better. Enemies have an increased chance of dropping med packs. That's what I like. Save me some money. Oh, saved me some money. Distilled water. Oh! Oh, yeah, you got some hit to him. How about this? You don't like this gun, buddy? Huh? You don't like that, do you? Damn NASA robot. Max.
Oh man, it's Fosco's great-great-grandpa. Hey, buddy.
Oh, well. I guess if we wanted to run into this room, we could have turned the turrets off. Too bad we ain't scared of nobody. No, for a science lab, this place ain't got nothing useful. I'm hoping for like a skill book or something. Ugh. Oh. A book. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay.
Just how far does this complex go?
Oh shit. Check all badges. Yes, even the generals. I don't care how angry they get. No phones, all material. So this is that lab they were talking about.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us? It's all going to be possible.
Oh, so maybe these grav drives actually used the artifacts or something like that.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatien.
Well, there's side effects to it.
I watched the gravjet tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives. Expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a grav drive can be. But no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
Whoa.
I wonder what they stored here. We're getting close to the good stuff, I can tell.
Why is there no gravity right there? Radioactive calibrated old Earth shotgun. That's the first calibrated old Earth shotgun I've seen. 143 damage. That's pretty nasty. Ah! It's really weird how it's just those rooms are 0G. But oh well. Is this prototype they spoke of? It's making all the gravity around it. Ah, it's an artifact. Look at that. It's one of the artifacts. So the artifacts were the heart of them discovering grav jumps. Oh, I think I messed this one up. It's a friggin' hard door. What's with the deep recon spacesuits here? Ooh, rapid, modified, calibrated, old Earth hunting rifle. Ain't that a mouthful? That is going to be sold, I'll tell you that right now. Whoa! Where does that come from? Oh. Trash loot. Oh, I think I see where it comes from. NASA maintenance key. Oh, it's just another way to get there. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, there's a dead guy here. See what else they got hiding first before we get to the piece de resistance.
You're in.
I mean, like, what are they hiding? More crap. The loot in this place has been atrocious. But what do you expect? It's Earth. They didn't have that good. They just got step ladders and junk. Oh, a button. Victor Asa. Prototype drive. Please be careful whenever running power through the prototype. Secure all loose objects and have researchers empty your pockets and remove jewelry watches. Reminder that the core of the drive contains a specimen that is irreplaceable and all data is under the strictest clearance. Exercise all caution with it. All research materials and ensure information does not leave this lab.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're
Liar.
doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Oh boy.
My name is Dr. Victor Asa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
So basically, the artifact was stripping the planet. That's basically why the Earth got screwed over. Not global warming or anything like that. Also, gravity's back after turning it off. Sigh.
Salvation, arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you've found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Great.
Huh? What was that?
These guys are soaking up damage. How the hell do I get out of here again? Oh.
Well, they don't need it.
Turn the power off on us. Good thing we kept another one of those bad boys. I don't know why I keep checking these things like they're gonna have any loot worth looting. Oh, I haven't seen this though. Have I? I really don't need to open this, I don't think. Ooh, maybe I do. No, I don't. What the hell's the point of that? Where? Oh! Oh, he's got a gun on him! Oh! Reload, you stupid! I wanted that gun. That's like the electromagnetic minigun. Another deep recon spacesuit. Oh my lord. Oh, yeah, that was from the back. Let's get out of here. Damn, that base was deeper than I thought it was going to be. Where's a stupid emissary?
Understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlock the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Yeah, well, I'd rather take the ability to see the whole galaxy than one planet.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? And what gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
I could take you.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
Tired of both of you. Honestly, how hard can it get? I'll get to the Unity on my own.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the Hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has one or two to go.
Well, we made our choice. We're gonna fight them both. Who says either of them are right? But I think that is it for me, fam. You know, as always, thanks for hopping in, guys. You know, I appreciate y'all for watching, sitting with me. Have yourselves a good night, and till the next stream, I guess. All right. Peace, guys. Have a good night.